Casper, Kentucky looks good. Ponderosa tomorrow night. Junction City, Kentucky tomorrow night. And in Florence Speedway, home of the Sunoco North-South 100, the Ralph Latham Memorial on Saturday night. Can't wait. 50 laps coming up. Here's your starting lineup. On the terminal maintenance and construction pole, it'll be the number 1 car. He's the number 1 ranked dirt late model driver in the nation. That is Hudson O'Neal out of Martinsville, Indiana. Last year, he ended the season as the number 1 ranked dirt late model driver in the country. Back in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series this year, the 49 out of Blairsville, Georgia. That is Jonathan Davenport. Row 2, he owns 40 career wins. He's a 4-time series champion, one of the 2 we have. Out of Jacksonville, Florida, that'll be Earl Pearson Jr. And on the outside, the driver currently 3rd in the points. He is out of Evans, Georgia, the 76 of Brandon Overton. Row 3, looking for his first career win in the Lucas Oil Series, the 28 out of out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. It's Tyler Carpenter. Tyler Carpenter at 28. On the outside, the 20 RT, the current Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series points leader out of Martinsville, Indiana, Ricky Thornton Jr. Row 4, the 99C, looking for his first win in the series. He's out of Winfield, Tennessee. It's Cameron Marlar and older brother Mike Marlar alongside the 157, also out of Winfield, Tennessee. Row 5, he'll be looking for his 3rd straight win in the Ralph Latham Memorial. He'll be with us at Ponderosa tomorrow night out of Verona, Kentucky. That is Josh Rice. And the number 20 back in the rocket here this weekend. He's out of Newport, Tennessee. 4-time series champion, the 2nd all-time winningest driver with 80 wins. That is Jimmy Owens. Row 6, rookie late model driver, modified hot shoe, out of Batavia, Ohio, in the Stricker Streak 68 Masters Built House car. It's Adam Stricker. And on the outside of this return to the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, the 99B out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania. That is Rick Boom Briggs. Row 7 will be the 16. He comes to us out of Decorah, Iowa. That is Tyler Bruning on the outside. He just won the All-Star Circuit of Champion feature. He will start 14th in the late model. It'll be Kyle Larson out of Elk Grove, California, the Rumley 6. Row 8 will be Todd Brennan, the 2021 track champion here. He's out of Zanesville, Ohio. On the outside, the defending dirt track world champion winner out of Eaton, Georgia. That is Garrett Smith. Row 9 will be the number 1 car. That is Tyler Irby. He's out in New Waverly, Texas. And on the outside, the 2-time and reigning series champion, the 39 out of Watertown, New York. That is Tim McCready. Row 10. In his first start here at Atomic, the 83 out of Johnson City, Tennessee is Jensen Ford, and the 18D out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, Dalton Wilson. Row 11, last year's O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. That is Garrett Alberson. He's out of Dubuque, Iowa. On the outside, the 111B out of Centerville, Pennsylvania, Max Blair. 12th row, provisionals tonight. The 99 out of Dresden, Ohio, Devin Moran, and the 11 of Spencer Hughes. And your Legacy provisionals tonight, Ross Robinson and Logan Robertson. And your defending track champion, Rod Conley in 71R. Bruce Hines, I'm going to put you on my headset. We lost George Branscombe this week. We're going to have a missing man formation. I'll tell a little bit about the fans here. They know him. He's from Chillicothe. 3rd in the first World 100 behind Bruce Gould and Joe Ruttman. Tell us a little bit about George Branscombe.
Once again, thank you, James. We're going to run missing man formation in tonight's 4 wide. Tonight's race. George Branscombe, 2-time late model track champion back in the 70s. Multiple time feature winner not only here, but the old Zanesville Speedway back at Skyline. Him and Bob Leemaster, what a duo they were back in the day, not just here at Atomic. He is also a member of the KC Atomic Speedway Hall of Fame. Let's see you get on your feet, race fans. Get up, wave your hats, wave your hankies, hand to my Uncle Joe. Let him know here at Atomic Speedway you appreciate the show that the Lucas Oil Late Model Series is getting ready to happen right here for you. Of course, George and Bob also very much active in late model racing throughout the years, but George Branscombe lost him this week. In fact, we had the honor of doing his service here later, or actually the first part of next week, and the family's still very much active with the dirt racing fans. And so, again, tonight, George, this show is for you and your family. And again, we thank the family very much as we salute them here this evening.
Thank you, Blake and Bruce. Thank you, guys. Great show. Let's do it again next year. There we are. We're going to do it one more time. The late George Branscombe passed away again, as Bruce mentioned, track champion here twice. what was it, 71 and 72. And again, third in the very first World 100 at Eldora Speedway in 1971. Hudson O'Neal in pivotal race here. All 3 nights this weekend. We've been off for 84 days. February the 10th at East Bay. Who ended up in victory lane that night? The number 1 car on the pole, Hudson O'Neal. He won the last 2 at East Bay. Jonathan Davenport on the outside in his return to the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He has 1 win this year, 66 in his career for the 3-time champion. Trying to join Earl Pearson Jr. and Jimmy Owens is a 4-time champion. Earl Pearson Jr., 40 career wins. His last one was at Port Royal last August. And Brandon Overton, 3rd in the points. Plans to run through at least to show me 100. We'll take it from there. Be willing to bet he runs it, because he's so good at Eldora. That's where the season title will be decided, and that will be in October, the Dirt Track World Championship, $100,000 to win. And then you have Tyler Carpenter, 2-time Gateway Dirt Nationals winner in car number 28. We're covering our Heartbeat Hot Sauce Pit tonight. He'll interview the top 3 after this one's over. Dustin Jarrett, what a night has been. We need to bring the night the stars come out back again in 2024.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You know, I was here back at the old Night the Stars come out when it was the All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Cars and the Stars late models. So, man, this kind of brings me back to, I don't want to date myself, but it brings me back a few years, James. We'll say that. So cool to see this great crowd, man, almost circling the entire racetrack, or at least from the middle of turns 3 and 4 all the way down into turns 1 and 2. So many people crawling in the pit area. We just saw a dynamite wing sprint car feature with the Tesla's All-Star Circuit of Champions. We saw the bottom lane starting to come in a little bit, and I think that we are going to see a dandy 50-lap late model A main right here.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dustin. He'll interview the top 3 here in Lucas Oil Victory Lane. And the missing man formation, everybody stand in honor of the late George Branscombe, 2-time track champion here at Atomic Speedway. Again, 3rd of the first World 100. We lost him this week. Funeral's on Monday. From Chillicothe, Ohio. All right. For the first time since February the 10th, we'll start the Racing for Heroes start zone. 50 laps tonight. Hudson O'Neal won this race 2 years ago. Jimmy Owens is the defending race winner, winning in 2022. Owens has won it twice. 50 laps. It'll be Delaware double file restarts till 5 or less laps to go in the race. Let's see if we can go all 50 laps caution free. A great sprint car feature won by Kyle Larson. We're going to start in turn 4 with Hudson O'Neal and Jonathan Davenport. This is the Dixie Chopper. Feel the thunder with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Oh, baby, they are going at it like it's the 50th lap of this race. And O'Neal will slide it in. That turn 4, still a little treacherous at the line. Half a car length, Davenport out in front. 2 laps in the book. O'Neal second, Overton third. Thornton runs in fourth. The current points leader, sporting the Midwest Sheep and Illinois spoiler. O'Neal got to the bottom of the infield. Almost got that right rear up against the wall. Davenport remains out in front. And it's O'Neal, Overton, Thornton, Pearson. Mike Marlar runs in sixth as they head down the back straightaway. Brandon Overton now. Will he make a run for that 200,000? Do it. He's never done it in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and right now he battles with Hudson O'Neal down the back straightaway. They are second and third in the points. They work lap number 5. Jonathan Davenport. O'Neal led the first lap. Davenport has led since, and then O'Neal, Overton, Thornton, Marlar 5th. And it's Pearson, Carpenter, Rice, Marlar, Owens runs in 10th. right now, down the main straightaway. Hornet Power under the hood of the 49 car. The Longhorn chassis for Lance and Darla Landers. You see the Rocket 1 Valvoline House car of Hudson O'Neill. And you see the 76, the Wells and Sons Motorsports Longhorn. Battle right here for second. 7 laps in the books tonight. Still 43 remaining here in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Main event. 8 different winners so far here in 2023. O'Neill tiptoeing around the top. Here comes Overton down low. They go side by side out of turn 4. At the line, who's it going to be? And Overton goes to second. Brandon Overton slips by for second. In car 76 down the back straight with 8 scored. Thornton Jr. remains in the 4th spot as they still go at it side by side at the line. Half a car length. Overton still has the spot. They battle into turn 1. Now they have the 49 in their sights. 0.8 of a second. And right now, Davenport's going to pick up some heavy traffic here very, very shortly. Out at turn 4 down the main straightaway. Green so far with 10 complete. Mike Marlar and Ricky Thornton Jr. battling it out. Marlar, the winner at Eldora a couple of weeks ago in the Castro Flow Racing Night in America. Ricky Thornton Jr. coming off a hunt the front win down at All Tech as they battle out at turn 4. Hudson O'Neill on their sights down the main straightaway, 11 complete. Still Davenport, Overton, O'Neill, Marlar, Thornton. Rice is 6th. 7th is Pearson. 8th is Cameron Marlar. 9th is Larson. Larson started 14th. Tyler Carpenter runs in 10th. Whoa, and Ricky Thornton Jr. sideways in turn 4. So the Gorsuch Performance first caution in this main event, 11 complete. And you see those two there, the 157 and the 20 RT. Jonathan Davenport, he took the lead on lap 2. And Dustin, I couldn't see, I just saw the end of it when Thornton was spinning down there. But 11 laps in the books. Could you see anything from your vantage point, Dustin?
I did not, James. I actually looked up and the 20 RT was already sideways. You may have seen what I saw, though. You may have saw him pull up alongside the 157 of Mike Marlar. And again, I don't know if he pulled up there for a reason or if he was just maybe thinking something happened or was checking something on his car or checking with a crew member or what. But I looked up, and as a matter of fact, I have got a heartbeat hot sauce flag directly in front of me that blocked my view of seeing what happened to the current Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series points leader, James.
All right, 11 laps in the books. It'll be Jonathan Davenport, Brandon Overton 2nd, and Hudson O'Neill is 3rd. So Overton have the pick of position. Then Mike Marlar, Josh Rice, Earl Pearson Jr., Cameron Marlar, Kyle Larson will now be 8th, Tyler Carpenter 9th, Jimmy Owens runs in 10th in 20. All right, 11 laps in the books, 39 to go. Again, O'Neill credited with leading the first lap. Davenport has led since. Brandon Overton running in 3rd. Right now, the Todd Steele Building's hard charger, Tyler Erb, right now. And he won his heat race. That aligns with the Droop. All right, Overton. Brandon's going to pick the bottom on O'Neill, so they'll double them up behind your leader here at the Delaware double file restart with 11 laps complete. Josh Rice, by the way, started 9th. He's now 5th in that 11. Cameron Marlar, one of his best runs in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, that white and blue 99. So it's Davenport, Overton, O'Neill, Mike Marlar, Rice, your top 5. 6th is Pearson, 7th is Cameron Marlar, 8th is Kyle Larson, 9th Tyler Carpenter, then 11th, or 10th rather, is Jimmy Owens. Boone Briggs trying to get back into a top 10 finishing spot here. And then rookie late model driver Adam Stricker and then Tyler 11 down at the Racing for Heroes restart zone in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. 11 down, 39 to go in the Buckeye Spring 50 here at Atomic Speedway. The outside. Here comes Overton. O'Neill's got to go through the middle down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. Davenport will lead him. O'Neill will throw the slider and Overton. Can he make it stick that turn 4? He bumps the cushion. He'll go back to second and Sid O'Neill in 1. Overton back to third. Marlar down the back straightaway. Mikey Marlar in that Delco equipment. Car number 157. Here comes Rice at 11. 13 in the books. The back straightaway. Wells and Sons Motorsports. 76 of Brandon Overton. 2 wins this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Mike Marlar, first time with the series. Remember, he did not run speed weeks back in January and February as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He did run the Wild West Shootout as they come out of 4. 15 in the books. It's Davenport, O'Neill, Overton, Marlar, Rice, Pearson, Cameron Marlar, 7th, Larson 8th, Tyler Carpenter 9th, and Tyler Erb. Tyler Erb up to 10th in car number 1 after starting 17th. So Tyler Erb on the move in that car number 1. And we are not even halfway. In fact, we're 14 laps away of this 50-lap main event. We're 9 laps away from halfway. There's Overton. Gliding out of turn 4. Davenport leads by 7/10 of a second that last time around. And this time around, it will be 3/10 of a second now. They go into turn number 3. Hudson O'Neill making up time. Here comes the battle for the lead out of turn 4. Oh, O'Neill got sideways, almost got into the concrete. Flirting with disaster in turn 4. It's back to 6/10 of a second for Davenport down the back straightaway. O'Neill, Overton, Marlar, Cameron Marlar, Josh Rice. Tyler Erb up another spot to 9th. Erb is wheeling the best performance car down the main straightaway. Into turn number 1, 19 laps complete. 6 shy of the halfway mark. Jimmy Owens won this race a year ago. Hudson O'Neill won it on the Double Down Motorsports team in 2021 as they come out of turn 4. Mikey Marlar sizing up the 76 of Overton into 1. 20 in the books, 5 shy of the halfway mark as they will battle heavy, and I mean heavy, lap traffic into turn 3. Now it'll be O'Neill, Overton, and Mike Marlar. Can they make up time? How about Cameron Marlar? Best run ever in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. And that Danny McLaughlin, number 99, out of Somerset, Kentucky, who owns that car. Danny McLaughlin, the veteran car owner and driver. Right now, heavy traffic for a year later at Davenport. The cushion about bit him into 1 as they get around Logan Robertson. O'Neill slices to the inside. They go side by side into turn 2. And Davenport will maintain the lead. They work lap 23. O'Neill on the bottom. O'Neill led the first lap. Can he regain the lead at the line? It's out the car link. Davenport by 1/10 of a second out in front. 23 scored. It's Davenport, O'Neill, Overton, Mike Marlar. Younger brother Cameron running in 5th. Then it's Rice, Pearson, Larson, Tyler Erb, Tyler Carpenter. The top 10 heavy traffic goes into turn 1. O'Neill will shoot to the inside to trying to get around Garrett Albers. No, I don't. And Davenport trying to get around Moran. Here comes O'Neill on the bottom. Sliding in there. That was close. As they come down the main straightaway, here comes Overton at 76. He's there. A three-way dance for the lead out at turn number 2. Davenport, Hudson O'Neill, and Brandon Overton. Here they come out at turn 4. Here comes Mikey Marler, the 157. We're one past the halfway mark, 26 complete into turn 1. Devin Moran, the last car in the lead lap. O'Neill goes to the outside, tries the crossover into 3. Now it goes back to the top. Can he retake the lead down the main straightaway at the line? He does. Hudson O'Neill back in front of Atomic with 27 scored. They ended at turn number 3. Now working around Devin Moran. Devin Moran at one of his best tracks, and it has been a struggle here tonight. Right now, he runs back in 22nd place. By the way, Max Blair is up to 10th in the 111. Max Blair, a contender for the Rookie of the Year, right now started in 22nd in that Briggs Transport car. What a battle for the lead out of turn 4. Hudson O'Neill, Jonathan Davenport, Brandon Overton, and Mike Marler into 1. We'll have 20 to go next time around as they work lap 30 down the back straightaway here around this 3/8 mile oval. Atomic Speedway, Chillicothe, Ohio, as they come out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway, it's still O'Neill out in front with 20 to go. Took the lead, he led lap 1, regained the top spot in lap 27. Davenport around the defending dirt track world champion and O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year contender Garrett Smith out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway, 31 in the books. O'Neill, Davenport, Overton, Mike Marler, Cameron Marler. 6th is Larson, 7th is Rice, 8th is Tyler, 9th is Max Blair up another spot. An early contender for the Todd Steel Buildings hard charger, or he's going to be either Tyler or Max Blair. Max Blair started 22nd up to 9th. Tyler Erb started back in 18th. He's up to position number 8. Battle here. That is for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th behind your leader. Overton will work the bottom. Those two drivers have dominated Eldora, the dream of the world, the last few years. Brandon Overton and Jonathan Davenport. As they come out at turn number 4, it's still Hudson O'Neill showing the way. In car number 1, the Rocket House car, Andy Durham Power Plant under the hood. As Overton has taken the 2nd spot down the back straightaway. Here comes Marler working on Davenport as we go to the double box out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway, Hudson O'Neill. The end of speed weeks, he won the last 2 at East Bay. He won at Volusia. Heading into turn number 3, ran well at Bulls Gap. A top 3 there as he comes out of turn 4. Meanwhile, Marler all over Davenport as we work lap 36. Kyle Larson up to 5th, started 14th. Tyler up to 7th. Max Blair up to 8th. We still have 14 laps to go. Those 3 cars there may be the fastest on the track. Hudson O'Neill right now stretching it out 1.8 seconds. As you see the battle here, Marler will slide it into 2 around Davenport. JD will battle back down the back straightaway. They go side by side into turn number 3. Jonathan Davenport, Mike Marler. Marler will take the spot into turn 1. 38 complete. It's O'Neill, Overton, Mike Marler, Larson 5th, Cameron Marler 6th, Tyler 7th, Max Blair 8th, Josh Rice 9th, Earl Pearson Jr. 10th, Tim McCready runs at 11th. Here you see the 157. He won here at Eldora Speedway. We're in the state of Ohio, of course, at Eldora Speedway. A few weeks ago, the Castro Flow Racing Night in America. Larson on the move. Around Jonathan Davenport at a turn 4. Right now, 10 laps to go. Here comes Larson coming off that win of the All-Star Circuit of Champions, and he's going to go to the outside and around Davenport. Kyle Larson from 14th to 4th. Down the main straightaway. He's got it humming up top. But right now, he is going to have to make up some time quickly. He's about 3 seconds, 3.6 behind your leader, Hudson O'Neill. Overton still 2nd. Mike Marler 3rd. Larson 4th. Davenport 5th. Cameron Marler, tip of the cap to him, into 6th. Max Blair has climbed to 7th. He's gotten around Tyler Erb. And the 111 and the 1T battle out. Here's traffic here for your leader. Got to be careful. Down the main straightaway. Boom Briggs comes up in front of your leader into turn 143 scored. 7 to go for O'Neill. Close call there. Max Blair has got it going on, and he's not done yet. He works on Marlar. Here comes Tyler back on the outside. Tyler will make a run on Marlar. He'll take him. He'll take Garrett Smith, who's a lap down. Long green flag stretch of racing. They almost ran out of real estate on the main straightaway. 5 to go coming up next time around. Tyler Erb's got a good hot rod down the back straightaway. 14th to 6th. Blair again, 22nd. In the 111 to 8th. Tyler Erb going to be hoping for a caution as we have 5 to go. Here comes Brandon Overton now reeling in your leader. Hudson O'Neill down the main straightaway. Into turn 1. Both looking for their third Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series victory of 2023. After an 84-day layoff, they'll have 3 to go. O'Neill and Overton. Out at turn number 4. Down the main straightaway. It is not over yet. Overton goes to the outside and Neal on the bottom. He'll slide up the track in front of Dalton Wilson. Down the back straightaway. He'll lose his momentum. Here comes Overton. They'll have 2 to go. Into turn 3. Oh, baby. Hang on. Please stay green. We're going to have a great finish at the line. O'Neill still leads. 1 car length. 2 to go. White flag coming up. We've seen this before here at Atomic in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. I believe one of them involved Darrell Hannigan years ago as they come down the bottom. Overton out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway. White flag, 1 to go. Final lap, Overton. Right there through the middle. O'Neill down the back straightaway. O'Neill trying to win this race 2 out of the last 3 years. In traffic behind Tyler Bruning. O'Neill trying to protect that turf. He'll slide up the track. Out at turn 4. And the number 1 ranked dirt late model driver of the nation stays number 1 as he wins here tonight at Atomic. Brandon Overton crosses the line in second. Mikey Marlar at third. Kyle Larson will get 4th. 5th will be Jonathan Davenport. 6th from 14th is Tyler Erb. Cameron Marlar 7th. Great run for him. Best career run in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Max Blair 22nd to 8th in the 111. Josh Rice will finish in 9th, and 10th will be Tim McCready. And Ricky Thornton Jr., tip of the captain, came back from the tail to finish in 11th. Again, all unofficial. The top 5 will go to the scales. 11th, again, Thornton. 12th, Pierce. 13th, Jensen. 4th, 14th, Carpenter. 15th, Owen. 16th, Bruning. 17th, Dalton Wilson. 18th, Spencer Hughes. 19th, Ross Robinson. 20th, Boone Briggs. 21st, Garrett Smith. 22nd, Devin Moran. 23rd, Garrett Alberson. Rod Conley. And then they all finished the race. Several of those 1 lap down from Dalton Wilson on to Rod Conley. Logan Robertson will finish 25th. Adam Stricker 26th here tonight. How about it, late model fans? Good race, good finish there. And we will talk to the podium finishers here in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Hey, thanks for joining us here tonight. You see the Brandon Ford Pace truck down there again. Will be tomorrow night, Ponderosa Speedway, Junction City, Kentucky, live here on MAV TV on Flow Racing. Saturday night from Florence Speedway in Union, Kentucky, the Ralph Latham Memorial. $15,000 to win on Saturday night. That is much better. I can see now. That's why I bring my own night routes. So Hudson O'Neill, the deficit 0.3 of a second at the finish over Brandon Overton. Max Blair, your Todd Steel Buildings hard charger. How about that? On the day he announces he's going to run full-time in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series this year, not only for the championship, for the Rookie of the Year, 22nd. Up to 8th. Tyler Erb, if not for that group infraction early on when he won his heat race, where he would have started 3rd, he started 14th. Excuse me, he started 17th and finished in 6th. So again, unofficially, your top 5. Hudson O'Neill, Brandon Overton, Mike Marlar, Kyle Larson, Jonathan Davenport. 6th, Tyler Erb. 7th, great run, best career finish in the series for Cameron Marlar. Max Blair 8th, Josh Rice 9th, and the 2-time and defending series champion Tim McCready comes home in 10th. So again, your Todd Steel Building's hard charger, the 111 of Max Blair. So the top 16 all ran 50 laps. And in one lap down, Wilson, Hughes, Robinson, Briggs, Smith, Moran, Alberson, and Conley. 3 cars did not finish again. Robertson and Stricker and Todd Brennan, the 2021 track champion here at Atomic. Again, we'll be live next Friday night as well. Farmer City Raceway, Farmer City, Illinois. Fairbury Speedway, Fairbury, Illinois next Saturday night. And he clears the scales in the Droop. And the number 1 ranked dirt late model driver in the nation, 22 years old. As he comes out at turn 4, the Rocket 1 house car, Valvoline, Durham powered, Swaybert Calf Ranches, out of Martinsville, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. How about it?